The legend of Hashigushun is a Japanese story tale of a samurai named Hashigu Koruko, who was known for the greed and brutality. Where ruin is dominated with a red and white were behind. Under I was equal other tight hands I passed were fight to met the labor attributed was very good of. Many pants told was an the local river was the red with the blood was the splitter. On the neck with Hashiguwa was in the chamber. Her heart was trans noisy coming from a studio. Has a locket of windows. Where was figured when mankind approaching when a son had a late candy in the town and the candy scars dancing showers in a dogger. The river was good released tight hands blocked of passengers they had mutiled. The figured red warfare and which was dish of fair. Since the time instant ten vengon espíritu of ten pacientes un stay docente on Gashikusha. And where a prophet is done can where a tall song of guns gravel or shed the sanguzu of candies. The legend sign that Saka Kashikushama is a vengeful spirited circumstance, and titles of warfare were good and great rotation leave my friend a similar fact is the story takes place in the Edo period and revolves around a young Wangon named Okiku, who worked as a servant in a noble household. A samurai of the son of the household master fights his lovers with Okiku, but she does not return his feelings. Enraged by her rejection, the samurai accuses Okiku of a theft she did not commit, specifically the theft of a valuable ceramic piece that belonged to Miss Mister. The samurai plans to get rid of Okiku by fast accuse her and the killing king. Okiku is accused of slave theft and inaffied the owner. The master of the house forced her to count the ceramic plates in house to prove his innocence. However, Okiku realizes that on of the plates is missing and another to fit it. She becomes desperate. The master of the house believes Okiku's witty. Drunks were into the way and wished her. From then on, it decides that Okiku's spirit returns evidence need to conclude the ceremonies, blessed and way she rush the number of the missing plates the shown beneath the green. The legend says that house where Okiku's drinking or shared her was near the were done to the or suffer were miserable. The story was being interpreted in various ways, which is or associated with them of injustice, unclean love, and the began spirit of death.
The Legend of Yukiona. Yukiona is a famous Japanese ghost. Her name means snow woman. People say she appears on very cold nights during big snowstorms in the mountains of Japan. She looks very beautiful. Her skin is white like snow. Her hair is long and black. And she wears a white kimono. Because she is so white, sometimes people can see her in the snow. Yukiona can be dangerous. She frees people with her cold. Sometimes she takes the life of travelers who are lost in snow, but in some stories she is kind. If someone shows her love or honesty, she can let them live. One famous story says a young man met Yukiona during a storm. She killed his father, but saved him. She told him, "Don't tell anyone about me." Years later, he married a beautiful woman. One night, he told her the story. Then she changed into Yukiona and said, "You broke your promise." But she didn't kill him because she loved him. She disappeared into the snow. Yukiona is part of Japanese culture. She shows the beauty and danger of winter, calm but deadly. The Legend of the Rokurokubi. Rokurokubi is another famous story from Japan. She looks like a normal woman during the day, but at night her neck becomes very long. Sometimes her head can move around the house looking at people who are sleeping. Some stories say she doesn't know what happens. When she wakes up, she thinks she had a strange dream. Other stories say she is a monster or a woman who broke a rule and was cursed. People say her neck can grow like a snake. She used it to spy or scare people. Sometimes her head drinks oil from lamps. There is also another version called Nukekubi, where her head leaves her body and flies around. A famous story tells of a traveler who stayed in a house. At night, he saw the woman's neck stretch across the room. He ran away in fear. In the morning, she looked normal again. The legend of Rokurokubi is scary but also interesting. It shows that sometimes people can look normal but hide something strange inside.
After the tragic 1988 incident at Innsbruck, they all Inunaki tunnel has become a magnet for teen paranormal. Not only are the stories of shadowy figures and symbolic voice whispering in the darkness, but also of inexplicable Tuesday Tragedy 1988 Incident. Annie Crewson. The hole in Unaki Tunnel must become a magnet for them. Paranormal. Not only are it telling stories of childhood figures and symbolizing voice whispering in the darks, but also of inexplicable drops in temperature. They cheat the blood to die failures of electronic devices such as phones and companies, and even the area sensation of constantly being watched. And they report with lacking a logic explanation have some tunnel reputation and strength. However, to J. This legend is a commando. Many describe is vampire, a big word for time. Spring for among the resident for Tokyo, but lead years spent with this image fate. In 1980, it returned with greater strength among the young generation. During this period, the figure of a commando dog on in some version, the form of a wood and her would had been humiliated in a school bathroom and wow after them. Some they looked for revenge. In other accounts, her remains an attractive young man was instantly however in the string record the evidence is mysterious, but had the reason which this urban legend it is often at a commando frequency only they want restroom apparently the base is it they hate raving for humiliation her or suffer in the past at of years yet a mention the details remain unclear.
Chisake Onna, the woman with the cut mouth. In Japan, there is a very famous and scary legend about a woman called Kuchisake Onna, which means the woman with the cut mouth. Her story has been told for many years, especially to warn children to be careful at night. A long time ago, Kuchisake Onna was said to be a beautiful woman. Some stories say she was the wife of a samurai. One day, she cheated on him, and when her husband found out, he became very angry to punish her. He cut her mouth from ear to ear and said, "Who will think you are beautiful now?" After that, she died, but her spirit didn't rest in peace. People say that her ghost started walking through the streets of Japan, especially at night. She wears a long coat and a mask covering her face when she meets someone, usually a person Yes, again, some stories say she will cut your mouth to look like hers. It's impossible to escape once she finds you. There are many versions of this story some people believe. She can be tricked. For example, if you give her candy or ask her a confusing question, she might stop for a moment, and you can run away. Others say she just disappears if you ignore her completely. Many Japanese people think the legend began as a way to explain strange attacks or to teach children not to walk alone at night. In Japanese culture, stories like this often teach moral lessons. Through fear, they remind people to be careful, polite, and aware of their stuff. Today, Kuchisake Onna is still a popular ghost in movies and legends. She represents how beauty and fear can exist together. A woman who was once a mirror but became a symbol of revenge and sadness. Whether she's real or not, her story continues to scare people and remind us that every legend hides a message behind the fear. There is a mysterious and scary legend from Japan called Kune Kune. The name means wiggly or twisting, and it perfectly describes the way the creature moves. The story is famous in the Japanese countryside, especially around rice fields on very hot and quiet summer days. According to the legend, when you look across a rice field, you might see something white standing far away. At first, it looks normal. Maybe it's a scarecrow, a piece of cloth, or a bit of smoke moving in the wind. But when you keep watching, you notice that it moves in a strange human-like way, as if it's dancing or twisting slowly. People say that if you just see it from far away, you will be fine, but if you try to go closer or look at its face, bad things happen. Some stories say that people who see Kune Kune too closely lose their minds or die instantly. Others say they start laughing or never speak again. The Kune Kune never runs or attacks. It just dances waving in the distance, like it's alive but not really human. Some people believe the legend started as a warning for children in Japan. Rice fields are very important and also dangerous, especially in summer when the sun is strong and the air is hot. The heat can make people see strange shapes. So the story might have been told to keep children safe and stop them from wandering too far. However, other people think there is something supernatural about it. They say that Kune Kune is a spirit that protects the fields from those who don't show respect in Japanese culture. Many stories teach lessons about respecting nature, spirit, and traditions. Kune Kune may be one of those stories that mix fear and mystery. Today, it's also popular on the internet. Some people claim they have seen it in real life, and others make videos or short films about it, even though no one can prove it's real. The story continues to scare and fascinate people all over around the world. Whether it's a real ghost or just a warning story, the legend of Kune Kune reminds us how powerful our imagination can be, and how sometimes the scariest things are the ones we can fully see.
Where in contact told you una cosa. Una cosa of the story is a popular japonesa urban legend about twins cuts of a young girl one on a school bathroom is often used and tests of current among children common elements of stories, location, anakosan, insight, survey in a specific solid stat is typical. Centuries stars and four of an hot school bully. Summoning ritual. And so summon a wrong contrary trees char door with demons and as are your twin anakosan trade occulter. And Grovis is door personals openings three door anakosan will draw 10 is either disparate. Never Toesan and in some versiones share apples and smart green and street Victory are original berries, but are uncommon. Original includer and real world commenting, suicider, Tom Gulin, Chill, Mother, Beer, and Absubi, Parent, and Starter. Are real one deer in during war and which in Star School battle. Escape. Some versiones and why top escape are such as showing and perfect test paper or a school meal cartoon torn which is less common. When I'm going to the town, Teke in the Japanese urban legend of barefoot spirit, unreal of angel woman who was in tragically severed in a train, lying and lower. Body the coast dragons upper torso along the ground using handles or elbows making a distinctive scrunching or teke so the tales of their legends grows teke appearance as family goes often and growing with only their upper of her body. So the name teke comes from terrifying scratching, so trains got makes shell moving around. Take a quarter according to the legend, their spirit looks in urban areas near train station niche. If share encounters some shed will pursuer and will supernatural spy in attack. If teke captures her victims silent them in a wise or story variation. There are indeed stories of tragic background. Some stories say she was glorious or well fugit and for autumn were drawn in other versions. She was sold and left under dry and rather legend country one is breaking on the tree where there's been a place where earned legends are performed term if our incorrectly.